Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews. The story broke on all the other channels last night while I was on a live stream. It appears that Benioff and Weiss, the writers of Game of Thrones' 8th season, are no longer going to do their Star Wars trilogy that was set to be done in 2022. Let's get into it. Their statement is thus: "We love Star Wars. When George Lucas built it, he built us too," Benioff and Weiss said in a statement. "Getting to talk about Star Wars with him and the current Star Wars team was a thrill of a lifetime, and we will be indebted to the saga that changed everything, but there are only so many hours in a day, and we felt we could not do justice to both Star Wars and our Netflix projects, so we are regretfully stepping away." Well, I'm also willing to bet that it's because of the $250 5-year deal that they made with Netflix. It's all about money for them, folks. The more money you get, the more devoted to a project you'll be in Hollywood. People don't care about entertaining people. People don't care about objectivity anymore. They care about money. Money, money, make the world go round. But yeah, they're stepping away regretfully. I say regretfully in quotes. But is this a bad thing? I don't think it is. From what I heard, their final season of Game of Thrones, which they had to write because the author of Game of Thrones didn't have a final book to delve into and take from, well, it was an incomplete series. And left to their own devices, Benioff and Weiss wrote some bad episodes, a whole bad season. They made so many mistakes. Starbucks cups and plastic water bottles in the shots in a show that has freaking dragons and swords and knights and all that other stuff. And you guys want to handle Star Wars. Or Lucasfilm wanted them to handle Star Wars, folks. I'm sorry, I don't see this as bad news. I see this as good news. If there's going to be somebody who's going to helm a Star Wars trilogy, then I want them to helm a Star Wars trilogy with a very mature and professional writer. Preferably one that is out of the employ of Disney. Because, like I said, Disney Star Wars sucks, except for Rogue One. But yeah, this news also comes a month after The Hollywood Reporter exclusively broke the Marvel Studios chief Kevin Feige was developing a Star Wars film, a movie that drew speculation that perhaps could be a testing ground for the MCU architect to have a bigger role in the galaxy far, far away in the future. Earlier this month, Feige's resume got even bigger when he was upped to chief creative officer at Marvel. Oh, dear God, no wonder they're going to shit. Overseeing the creative direction of Marvel's storytelling and content creation across mediums, including publishing, film, TV, and animation. Yeah, that's why I stepped away from Marvel, because Feige and the Russos betrayed us. Well, betrayed those with objective eyes and those who enjoy entertainment without added narratives. But yeah, Benioff and Weiss stepping away for a 5-year, $250 million overall deal with Netflix. Yeah, I'd, I'd call their commitment to Star Wars into question too. I mean, what are they paying, or what's Lucasfilm paying Benioff and Weiss for Star Wars? That's the only thing that isn't mentioned in this article. I mean, there's a bunch of other information, but it's nothing really related to the writers, except for maybe this. Benioff and Weiss' expertise with world building as evidence of Game of Thrones was presumed to be something Star Wars would need in the years to come as it charts its future. In April, Kennedy told The Hollywood Reporter she would soon be sitting down with Benioff, Weiss, and Johnson to plot their franchise future. Yeah, Johnson should not have a Star Wars film. I've told you all about Ryan Johnson. He's not a good person. The man literally told everybody to suck his dick on Twitter. I mean, seriously, folks. Because people were asking him about the disappearing knife in episode 8. And he told those people, "You could criticize my dick." So yeah, I don't think Ryan Johnson deserves a trilogy either. Anywho, David Benioff and Weiss, ta-ta. You guys kind of ruined Game of Thrones for a bunch of fans. And now they're walking away from Star Wars. So I'm kind of glad about that because Star Wars doesn't need to be ruined any further. Even though I think it has been ruined far enough and it can't possibly get worse. I'll know for a fact if that's true after I see Rise of Skywalker. But anyway, folks, that's the video. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think. Do you think Benioff and Weiss stepping away from Star Wars is a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Do you think it's all about the Benjamins, or do you think they are actually good writers? Let me know down in the comments below. This has been Orange Hat Reviews. Catch y'all on the next one.